Hello, 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 and welcome to the Southern Belle NOLA channel. I'm your hostess, Southern Belle. And have y'all ever had one of those days where it just seems like everything goes wrong? It'll be one little thing wrong, and then it stumbles into another thing, and another thing, and another thing. And I'm just having one of those days, or, well, really, people around me are having those days, and I'm getting kind of the collateral effect to it. So I know all of y'all were expecting Rainbow to be able to welcome you in as usual to the Sunday snack sale because she is such a great moderator and so faithful about being here. But she's not feeling well today. And I know y'all were expecting Kitty to be co hosting today. But unfortunately, there has been a power and Wi Fi outage in her area with a down pole. So they're working on it. It takes time and going while we are still. I asked Melissa, and Melissa is going to be here running the chat. She popped in for a little bit last night. I don't have a co host, so I'm going to beg y'all if there's anybody at all who is willing to help. I'll be glad to drop the link if anybody can help me. Everybody is just having stuff go on. So I didn't want to cancel the auction though. Both Kitty and Rainbow wanted me to go on with the auction, and Melissa sent out some messages. We asked some various people. Some people got back to us, some people didn't get back to us. We know some people have to work today, some people had commitments with their family today. So I was just told, ask the chat. Does anybody would be willing to co-host? If so, I'm going to drop the link. You don't necessarily have to stay the whole time if you want to co-host for just a few minutes or a few hours or whatever time you have. I would love the help. All right, while y'all are thinking it over, let me go ahead and tell y'all the legal information and then we'll welcome everybody. So, if this is your first time watching, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. If you think you might possibly want to bid on something, then what you need to do is send me an email registration. Let me know your YouTube name, your real name, and your shipping address. That way, I know where to send your invoices and where to send the items you win. Once you've filled that email out and sent it on to me, let me know that you've sent it so I can open my email and then you're cleared to bid. The way you bid in my chat is in numbers. That way I have a legal representation that you knew how much you were going to be charged on your invoices because you are obligated to pay for absolutely everything you bid on. All sales are final. All items are is and where is, and the time you can retract is during an auction. I do not cancel invoices at all ever for any reason. You simply have to honor your obligations. The methods of payment are a choice of Zelle or PayPal. Zelle is my preferred method of payment because there are absolutely no fees and it is also guaranteed by the banking system. But I also accept PayPal. PayPal is the software by which I work invoices. PayPal is also how you can pay with your bank card, your debit card, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, Venmo, Apple Pay, and lots more. Method of shipping is Pirate Works. With both UPS and USPS in order to get you the deepest discounted rates. Those deeply discounted rates are based on the weight of the package, the dimensions of the package, and the distance from your zip code to mine. I'm shipping from a suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana. That's why my channel is called Southern Belle NOLA. NOLA for New Orleans, Louisiana. Okay. And once again, I'm still looking for an emergency co host. If anybody is willing to help me, I can drop the link in the chat again. In the meantime, I'm going to scroll to the top and we're going to say like, click that button and share me out on your YouTube community page, on your Facebook, Instagram, all your Discords, including mine, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, which is now called X, and any other social media you have. So, Melissa is stuck running the chat today, even though she is still recovering and still coughing, bless her heart. But she's one of those people that if she is still awake and alert, she's never going to let anybody, always going to do something to help. That's just the kind she is. Okay, next I see Laurie Kutcher. Laurie is going to be making the list and checking it twice. Thank you so much for being here, Laurie. And Laurie, if you want to help me out, I can drop the link again. We always love hearing your sweet voice. Next, I have Ashley Reed. Hello, hello, Ashley. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Next, I see CQ Kathy. Hello, hello, Kathy. I'm so delighted you are here. So to pick out, well, spoiler alert, y'all, I'm going to be showing some towels today. I guess now everybody knows. Oh, and you know what else we know? That Laurie is drinking some coffee because Laurie is a coffee fan. That's right. Next, I see Ms. Idaho. Thank you for being here. We are still keeping you in our prayers. Next, I see Tina. And yes, for those of y'all who may have missed last night's auction, Voodoo Mama said that we could be on a first name basis and to call her Tina. So everybody say hello to Tina. That's what we'll be calling her. I love when we get on a first name basis. It just makes me so happy. And it's kind of the Southern way. And somebody must have asked Melissa how she was doing. She's saying, oh, it was Ashley, that she's not completely better, but she's getting there. So good. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Hey, 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 Nana's here. Yay, I'm glad Nana's here. I know she's got to work, but I love when she listens while she's driving and doing her job. That makes me so happy that she can fit me in between. Ashley, I'm so glad you are here. Welcome, welcome. Next, I see Janice. Hello, hello, Janice. Thank you so much. And Janice is saying, click the thumbs up. Last night, we got over 30 thumbs. Hopefully, we'll get over 30 thumbs again today. So, y'all help make that happen, pretty please. Next, Brenda and PA. We've been missing you, and I am so delighted that you are here. Thank you so very much for stopping by, sweetheart. I appreciate that. When Rainbow wasn't able to mod, I almost sent you a last minute message, but I didn't know if you were open for filling in for other mods or not. But I've seen you do a great job in other chats. So, but I didn't know if we were close enough that I could just ask you. All right, let's see who else is here. Here's Craig. Welcome, welcome, Craig, our King Ballerino. Oh, hey, Craig. And if you too want to see your name in green, join button, you'll see three different levels of membership. The first level of membership makes your name green, gets you a free gift in every shipped box, and makes you a ballerina or ballerino. In the second level, you become a queen ballerina or king ballerino. And in the top tier, which Craig has, you then get jewels in that royal crown. So glad you're here, Mr. Craig. Okay, I see. Have been ahead. We having a modding emergency. I will send you a emergency message, and if uh, Melissa gets to feeling bad since you're conveniently on Discord, Melissa, just send Brenda a message and see if you can tag her in, and she might be able to help. Melissa's still having some issues with coughing. So if for some reason she were to get some kind of coughing fit, here's Brenda saying that she would help us out. All right, let's see who else we have. Okay, I may have made it to the bottom then. All right, well, I say, let le bon temps roule. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul. Roll on and on and on. And one more time, I'm going to drop the link in case anybody wants to help co-host. It's nice to have somebody help me read the chat, help me figure out who wants what, so I'm not missing messages, as well as somebody to talk to. And if you have a channel, you're welcome to promote your channel, as long as it's G-rated and family friendly. But we're going to get started with our first round. We call this Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And in this round, everything is going to start out at just $1 for choice. So I thought, with this being a snack sale, I'd give you some choices of things you could snacks on. Put your snacks in to wipe your mouth after you've eaten those snacks, even to cover your table. Oh no, I thought you came because of my Discord message. I didn't know you couldn't get into Discord. Okay, $1 starting bid for choice. So in the back, we have birthday princess plates, and in the front, you'll see there's the matching napkins. We've got unicorn plates. We've got watermelon plates, which don't have to be for watermelon, but a nice big long slice of pizza. It's going to fit great there. Um, so in the front, we do have a plastic table cover, and it's the table covers that fit the big, like, banquet tables or park picnic tables. And then we also have these plaid napkins. And I've never seen paper napkins that have a scalloped edge before. So I got those in both the light blue and white and the darker blue and white. And Laurie said $1. We're looking for $1.25. Fair warning. We're going fast today, apparently. And you'll see we've got a great lineup of foods and snacks today, but also we're going to have plates and cups and chip clips, as well as towels and lots of other things as well that are snack related, but not limited to just food. And welcome to Nancy Smith. I'm so glad you were here. Welcome, welcome. You made it still during the $1 round. Congratulations to Laurie. Let's see which one or one she picks and what quantities. I only have 2 of the watermelon plates. And 2 of the dark blue. Okay, let's get another dark blue. All right, here's 2 of the dark blue, and I'm now sold out of the watermelon plates. I hope just 2 will work. If you have to have 3 sets, let me know, and I will put these back. All right, now we're open to the chat. Any other interest? Lisa, hello, hello. I'm so glad you're here. We missed you last night. Melissa is going to take princess napkins. You know what I just noticed? One says happy birthday and says princess. Let me check. And you can let me know which one you want. Okay, so would you prefer the one that says princess or the one that says happy birthday? I just now realized that the wording is different. How weird is that? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Okay. She wants the one that says princess. All right. It's so funny with the same logo. I thought for sure they both said the same thing. All right. Anybody else? And y'all let me know what you'd like to stay. Last call on these. All right, let me move this aside then. And y'all put what you'd like to start with. Otherwise, I will just pick something. Okay, well, let's start with these. It is a set of 5 washcloths, 5 kitchen dish washcloths. So you see, you get some green, some blue, a yellow. Great for your dishwasher. Daisy Sue, I'm so glad to see you. Oh, we're going to start this set of 5 dishcloths out at just $4. $4, that's less than $1 a washcloth. So who needs some nice soft dishcloths to wash all of those plates and bowls and cups, safe enough for even grandma's china, able to get into all those nooks and crannies without scratching? Oh, I'm snow jealous. Snow jealous. And these are such pretty colors too. Any interest on the set of 5 washcloths? Okay, last call on this then. Okay, next $3 for choice. Anybody like to see? I have a set of 2 bits, and here's the magnetic clip on the back. But if you're more of a fan of Mickey, here are the Mickey ones, also magnetic. And if we have any Star Wars fans, I'm not sure the names of these little guys, but I'm sure they are Star Wars. And here's some magnets on the back. So you get a 2-pack for $3. Name brand. Ashley's in for 3. And if there are certain characters y'all are looking for, let me know. They had a bunch of different types of Star Wars ones. They had some Jack and Diane ones. They had some other varieties of Mickey and Minnie, some Marvel and, various characters. So if anybody's interested in a particular one, let me know and I can try to get it for next week. Cookies and towels, okay. I have no multiples right now of any of these. I just bought these 3 because I didn't know if they were popular. If y'all want me to try to get some different ones, I can. Melissa, if you'd make me a little list, SpongeBob, Stitch, um, the she that sells these, I can go back to on Monday and look for whatever y'all want, and I'll see if they have found them. I didn't even think that those characters might be popular, but now that I know, if these don't sell, I might even be able to swap what doesn't sell for some different characters. So we'll see. But it helps me so much to know what characters y'all like. I almost got some of the Spider-Man, or what's that Star Wars character with big ears? Y'all know the Star Wars little green creature with the ears, right? I almost went for those. I think this name may be Darth. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, you love all things SpongeBob. Okay, we will have to make a note of that, and I'll start keeping my eye open for SpongeBob stuff now. Okay, we're sold to CQ, and she is taking the Star Wars. I guess I'll have to get some different varieties of Star Wars for next week. All right, excellent. All right. Who was our backup bidder? Was it Ashley? Oh, and Lisa must like SpongeBob too, because Lisa's asking Ashley, who is your favorite SpongeBob character? Okay, so Ashley's gonna take Mickey Mouse. So we've got sweet little Minnie on her own looking for a home. Anybody for little Minnie Mouse? Oh, and Melissa says Plankton. Patrick and Squidward. All right. Well, I'm learning a lot about SpongeBob. All right. Anybody for Sweet Minnie Mouse? Having some pink ones, that's a great way to tell which ones are for the husband and which ones are for the wife. Oh, no, that one has a pink chip clip. That's mine, sweetheart. That's not yours. I think you got the wrong one by accident. All right, and Lisa's going to take Minnie. All right. Well, y'all tune in next week. I'll get a couple more for y'all to choose from. All right, we had a request for some chocolate cookies. So let me show you what I have. All right, I have just one of these. These are chocolate cookies with peanut butter inside. This one is a one and done. I'm not able to get more of these. For those of you that like the shortbread cookies, these shortbread cookies have a dark chocolate filling. And for those of you who like the wafers, most places vanilla, strawberry, you can kind of find those everywhere. And if anybody wants, I can always take them. But I did find cream wafers. So that's going to be your third choice. Back up my camera here. And welcome to Anne Marie. So glad you're here. Oh, and Laurie also likes Patrick. Okay. A lot of love for this, Patrick. Is Patrick a sponge too? Or is Patrick some other kind of creature? Is SpongeBob the only sponge, or is he the head of the, or the leader of the sponges? The dad of the sponge? Oh, he's a starfish. Okay. Just like Ariel, I always wonder, is she one of many mermaids? Is she the only mermaid? So, of course, I wonder that about the sponge situation. All right, Nancy is in for 3, looking for 325. And once again, I only have one of the 16 pack of the peanut butter filled in the center. Looking 325. Anne Marie, we're so glad you're here. I hope you enjoy the auction and the chat. If for some reason you think you might want to bid on something, you can send me a registration email. But on my channel, there's never any pressure to bid or buy. Just hang out, talk about, chat it up. We're a great social group, and talk just seems to have a way of being universal and bringing people together. Yes, please do. I'd love to. Is it a purse with SpongeBob on it? Is it SpongeBob shaped? Is it yellow? I can't wait to see your picture. But don't upload it now. Wait till after the auction because I don't want everyone after the Okay, Nancy will take one of the wafers of those. All right. Anybody else? Not sold out of anything yet. We are open to the chat. And I hate to tell y'all, but it's still warm here, so I just had to get up and turn on my fan. All right. Anybody else for chocolate cookies? Oh, but it was handmade with SpongeBob fabric. Oh, I didn't even consider that the fabric might be SpongeBob. That's really interesting too. Totally seeing out why it needs a picture. All right, well, let me move these to the side then. All right, I believe we have a request for. All right, here is the first one. This is the only hanging towel I have. Look at this sweet little face. All the rest are going to be the traditional towels. And look how the face is a heart. And also look at this beautiful stitching as well. Then it has these little places to clean your fingers. You know, so often we don't say hand towel, we say fingertip towel. And I love that there's actually a fingertip place on it. And you'll see it has a full finished edge. Sometimes towels have no edge or they're just kind of raggled. So this one is going to be $3 and I only have one. Any interest on this one? Okay, we're going to pass then. All right, next we have traditional kitchen towels. This one has a coffee and a coffee pot, teapot in. This one is a one and done. You'll see the coffee cups, coffee pot, all the various uh, canisters and sacks of coffee. This one is all about the beans of the coffee and a little swirl. And I'll have several rounds of towels, but I can basically only fit three on the board at the time. I have two of this one. In interest, looking for $3. Laurie is in for three. Thank you, thank you. Um, Today, um, Nancy, they're all food related just because it's a Sunday snack auction. Food or beverage, I should say. Because I just bought those kind because I thought it would go well with the theme. But I will keep my eyes open in the future for some with butterflies or birds. Thanks for letting me know your preference. All right, so I have two of this one of the one in the center, and one of this one closest to me. Okay, we are sold to Laurie for three, and welcome, Doria. I'm so glad you're here. I showed some magazines last night that I kept thinking, I bet Doria might like that. I kept hoping you'd pop in. I waited till almost the end of the auction, just in case you were busy or hadn't gotten home from work or whatever yet. Um, you might want to watch the end of that auction. I don't have any cat towels. I will have some cookbooks later. Oh, they're way on the other side of the room, so I'm going to have to sprint over and grab them when I show the cookbooks. Okay, Laurie's going to go for the middle one. Excellent. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else? All right, hot. Thank you, CK. All right, anybody else? All right, let me move these aside then. They'll be available on the replay. Now, I know it had a lot to do with coffee, but some of y'all might like your tea. I think it was Dairy Bear who was last week that he's a tea guy, and some of y'all might prefer hot chocolate. So I specifically looked for towels that also had some of the other beverages. All right, $3 starting bid. Nancy's in for three. Thank you, thank you. And Laurie's in for three. Melissa, I might need you to click the link and come in and co host while all this bidding is going on so I can grab the cookbooks. Um, if you don't mind clicking the link. Boy, that was so quick. All right, let me add you in. Okay, here's Melissa to save the day. So if you'll just watch the bids, I'm going to run across the room and the cookbooks for Doria and anybody else after. Pretty please.
Okay. All right. Nancy's out. Thank you. So now we're at 325. We're looking for 350. We are going once. Going twice. Anybody for 350? Fair warning. We are sold to Lori for 325. Which one or ones would you like, Lori? Okay. Lori's interested in the tea ones, but we need to wait till Belle comes back to see how many she has. Just give her a few more minutes, guys. And is there anything else you guys want to request to see after she gets done doing the towels? You want
These
something
towels are
salty?
both one and done.
Okay,
One
one and done.
done. Sorry.
Would you like just the one, Lori? Okay, and Lori's going to take the one tea towel. Would anybody like the hot chocolate towel for 325? Also a one and
I
done.
think Nancy was the backup bidder, right?
Oh,
So I think we go
yes.
to her next.
Did you want the hot chocolate one? I'm sorry, sweet Nancy.
I think Nancy is kind of partial to hot chocolate, so she might have wanted that one all along, and it might have just worked out.
Yes. And Nancy will take the hot chocolate one as well.
Okay.
Thank you,
Well,
Nancy.
in the cookbook, I did go to my other towels. And since y'all were requesting birds and cats, I do have this one that's a bee. I know a bee is not exactly the same as a bird or a cat. And this one says, be safe. So we'll do this one next. So cute. Let's see if I can pull it this way. So y'all can see the thing. $3.
And Lori's wondering if there's any you can order any more of the tea ones.
I'm not sure. I will look into it. I may can order something similar. I don't know if it'll be exactly the same, but after the auction, I will do some looking and I'll see. Now that I know there's some interest in tea, I will try to look that direction. Also, since we're talking about animals, I have this cute towel, and if y'all don't know, all towels are basically the same size, 15 by 25. And it says, a house is not a home without prints. And look at the sweet little paw prints. These could be from a dog or a cat or a hamster or a gerbil or a iguana or whatever you got. So, anybody for either of these towels?
Oh, that one's cute. That matches my placemat
It
that I
does.
bought.
It absolutely does. And if
That's what
anybody is saying, wait, do you have the placemats? I do have the placemats. These matching placemats are available for $1.
that's what my kitties eat off of.
Aw, nice. Well, they wipe down real
Oh,
easily.
that's what's nice about it. So we have Nancy in for 3. Looking for 325.
And while the requests were coming in and Melissa was doing such a good job selling to y'all, I did find not a towel about cats, but I found an oven mitt about cats. So I thought I'd just show it in case. I know it's not the same. Sometimes when you don't have exactly what somebody wants, you'll show something similar. It'll work. I'm so glad it's Ashley Day. Three Ashley Day. I love when it's a three Ashley day. I think this is the first time I've had three Ashleys all at my show at the same time, Melissa.
I know, right?
It's like an Ashley miracle. We've had a trifecta of Kathy's. Today is the trifecta of Ashleys.
Please.
Although I
And
don't want to get the Ashleys and the Kathys in competition to see who can get more in the chat, though. Because I never want to start a rivalry, especially between the Ashleys and the Kathys, because they're both so nice.
we are sold to Nancy. She would like the bee towel.
Okay. And it's a one and done. So I'm going to fold it up and it's going to you. This one is so soft. You're going to love this. I love the towels that are so soft. Nothing against those grainy kind of linen type ones, but these are my favorite. All right. Anybody for a house is not a home without paw prints? All right. We're going to pass on this one then. Before I show you the rest of the towels, let me show these oven mitts real quick. These oven mitts, Melissa, are only going to be $2. All right, here's the first one. It has a pretty picture. Let me move the tag out of the way of a cat, and it says, "If my cat was my boss." Perfect. Meow, meow. And look how nice and thick it is. Also has a place to hang it up. So this is the first one. Then look at this pretty one with the flowers. I also have seashells. Oops, adjust the camera here. This one is all about sailboats. This one says there's no place like the beach. And y'all remember, you can also use these for grilling outdoors. This one has pretty little beach shacks on it. Some of these I have multiples, some of these I don't.
Belle, you were sold out of the chip clips, right?
Yes,
Sorry, Ashley, that she was sold out of those. She's going to
but
try to.
I am going to get some more. So put in the chat what you'd like and what quantities, and if I can possibly get them, I'll send you an email, and I can either add it to your order or I can show you the varieties I get next time. Other people let me know their favorite colors, their favorite animals, their favorite characters. So let me know if you would have wanted Mickey or Minnie or Star Wars, or even some of the Marvel characters, or Jack and Diane. Oh, it's not really called Jack and Diane. Jack and Sylvia? No, Jack and, oh, it's not Sylvia. I forget what her real name is. And
Sally.
Tracy's got me calling her Jack and Diane all the time. That
It's,
Tracy cakes.
I think it's
Sally.
Sally.
Okay. I
My
should
mind.
ask Nana. Nana knows so much about them. All right, we've got Doria in for 2. All right, we're going once. Oh, you could use a good amount. Okay, Mickey and Minnie, or flowers. I think they're all characters. But believe me, after everybody embracing them, I will have more choices next week. I promise you. All right, we are sold. All right, Doria's going to take the cat oven mitt, please. Did you want just one or did you need multiples? Sally. Okay, thanks, Nana. I appreciate you. Oh, prayers, prayers, prayers. I'm sad. There's something about a shower or even a soaking bath that is so refreshing. When my back is hurting, to just soak in a bath, it's amazing how it limbers you up and just makes you feel great. Not just clean and all, but it really does something with your muscles. So I am so glad for you. And I love that you are sharing your blessings and that we are thankful even for the small things. All right, we're going to open this up to the chat. Anybody else for one of these oven mitts? All right, last call on these then. Okay, and I love it when y'all request things. That helps me ever so much. All right, I still have a few towels left to show y'all. All right, and once again, I'm going to tell you in advance, these are food inspired. All right, so this first one is all about the dessert. Look how pretty these desserts look. A green kitchen. It's got lots of green and veggies on it. And lastly, this one has some yellows and oranges on it. I love that in this next one, they're kind of color coded. So you'll see some yellows, some greens. In the next, we're going to have some other colors too, some purples and some reds. Looking for $3. I also love the background of these where it kind of looks like wood. Wouldn't that be great in a kitchen, that kind of wood background look? I don't know why nobody had thought about making towels with that kind of background before.
I know.
So often the towel is just a white background usually. Yes, ma'am?
I said I really like the wooden backgrounds. A lot different.
I'm so glad.
Oh, there's apples.
Yep, Melissa has an apple collection. I don't know if anybody knows that because her last name is McIntosh. All right, any interest in these? All right, well, I will move them to the side then. Got three more in this series to show y'all.
Right. I was supposed to pick
This
them
one.
out.
Oh. Did you
I'll
want me
do
to?
the apple one then. That would be great. Thank you, Kathy.
Okay, apple one going to Melissa.
Oh, and okay,
Oh, wait, there seem to be questions. Let me put these back. So, yes, all the towels are $3. All right, so we had the bananas and peaches, and we had the dessert and the pineapple. Oh, look, Ashley with an eye poke. Her kitchen used to be all apples.
okay, Nancy, go ahead. I chose the apple one. Kathy's gonna make me a special towel like she does. It's so sweet of her.
Oh, I do have a duplicate of the apple
Oh,
if you need it.
just go ahead and pick, Nancy. We already started passing on this, so we're just gonna sell it. Just pick what you want.
Here, let me grab the duplicate in case she just wanted the apple.
She would like the dessert and pineapple one.
Okay, and I have two of that one. Let me know if you want one or both.
Oh, she says, wait a minute, the apple instead.
Okay, here's the other apple.
There we go. All right. Thank you,
All right,
Nancy.
so now I'm out of apples. I'm out of apples because I bought two of each of these.
They are very pretty.
All right, anybody else before I put this aside? Well, I just love the wood grain in the back because I thought so
Yeah.
many people have wooden cabinets that that's just going to look great. But I
Oh no.
will work on finding some with butterflies and flowers and cats now that those have been requested. But you know, sometimes when you have to order things, it takes a few weeks for them to arrive. So it's a process.
No worries, Nancy. It's all good.
Okay, I've got strawberry peppers and some red grapes. Also here I've got purple grapes and purple cabbage. And this one, look at all these delicious breads and some peaches. All right, so those are the next choices. $3. All right, any interest?
Oh, Ashley said, I sold a house for a housewares company called Country Peddler. And we had a huge apple line that she loved. She still has lots of it. Oh, that's neat.
Oh, cool.
Very. Yes, we have Lori in for 3.
Okay, great. Okay, we're going once. I'm so glad y'all are enjoying the towels. Sometimes people say you don't actually have that many snacks in your snack auction, but I love the snack related items just as much, and I'm so glad y'all do too. Plus, I don't have to worry about expiration dates. But I do have some good new foods today as well. I can't wait to show you the sweet popcorn that I got. So many times, people think the only sweet popcorn is kettle corn, but I found something new and delicious.
Hmm. And Lori takes the strawberry.
Okay, one or both?
Just one, she says.
Okay. All right, here's one for Laurie. Y'all may
Okay.
not know it, but Laurie lives in the strawberry capital of Louisiana, and they have an annual strawberry festival.
Huh, so don't we.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Fantastic. I know y'all
And
think her town is only known for that big chocolate factory there, but they've actually got two claims to fame.
let's see. Nancy would like the grapes times 1.
Okay, here's the grape.
And CQ would like a strawberry.
Okay, I'm now sold out of the strawberry. Oh, I sold out of the tomato starters last night, Doria. I'm so sorry. I only had two and they were both purchased.
Okay, and now we are open to chat. Anyone else?
Okay, last call. Okay, next. Anybody have a green kitchen? Do you like peas? Do you like cucumbers? Do you like broccoli? And there's pretty little blossom there too. This one has some coffee and some cherries. Look at this sweet little heart in the middle of the coffee. That's so pretty. And here we've got some plums, some eggplant, some beets.
Oh, that coffee one is fun with the cherries and the little flowers, a little heart. That's a latte or cappuccino.
Oh, and Melissa
Those
would know. She's a coffee person.
One of those fancy drinks.
Oh, and I only have one more, so I'm just going to squeeze it in here. It's this cuteness with the ice cream. This one has a red apple and some blueberries. So let me see if I can just kind of squeeze it in the back here. Hopefully, y'all can still see it. It's the same size. I just folded it.
Oh, sure, Kathy. That would be wonderful. So I'm going to put Kathy in for 3. You're so sweet,
Okay,
Kathy.
she is. All right. Anybody else? Otherwise, we're going to count it down. Going twice. Y'all let me know what you'd like for me to show after this is the last round of towels for today. But now that I see how much y'all like towels, I'll have to try to get some more. Y'all let me know what you'd like to see after this.
Sold to Kathy. And she's going to make me the coffee one. That's great.
Yay! I love
Thank
that. That's
you,
great.
Kathy. Thank you so much.
All right, this one's there
Did
we
you,
go.
Kathy, or are you good?
Did she need anything else for herself?
Yep, that's what I just asked her.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Nancy, I've heard. I can't wait to see him.
And we'll have some pictures on Discord, of course.
Oh, of course.
And if y'all haven't looked at Discord after the auction, Melissa was telling us about Cindy Lou. She uploaded Cindy Lou's picture. Don't look now, though, look after. But
Look
every
like,
time Melissa tells a story, she always backs it up with photos. And I adore that about her.
okay,
And now
Kathy.
we'll get to see the whole Apple themed kitchen.
We
Okay.
are now
Anybody
back.
else? All right, last call. I'm about to clear them away. But they'll be available on the replay. Oh, please do, Nancy. I'd love to see the ones that she made for you or to also see how they look in your kitchen. Because it's both interesting to see Kathy's creation, but also to see how it looks with everybody's other stuff. Because, we always have, other stuff sitting around. So it's great when it, fits in with your other stuff. All right, let me move these out of the way. All right. Next, $3 starting bid for. I love this popcorn, and I got some to share it with y'all. This popcorn is sweet. It is sweet. It has marshmallow and cinnamon flavor. So if you like kettle corn, but you think kettle corn's not really sweet enough, this is going to solve that problem. Next opportunity is the cinnamon twists. Now, I had some of these last week, and several people were telling me that they taste like the shelf stable version of the ones from Taco Bell. I think so too. And last but not least, we have veggie chips that are sea salted, and look how pretty they are. All right, these are your three choices.
I believe Nancy came in for some of the towel, the apple, and the sunflower. Was there was there another one, or I
Let me get the towels back.
think it was just that last one you showed, the apple.
Okay, I think it was this one, the apple
Yeah.
with the sunflower and the ice
Uh,
cream.
yes, that was the one.
Okay, so this one's going to Nancy. Yay.
Okay, thank you, Nancy. All right. So, anyone for a starting bid of three?
Sorry if I went too fast. This is a great time to remind everybody to make sure that little red line at the bottom of your screen that's going to go through my email and through Melissa's picture is pulled all the way forward. Also, make sure you are on live chat, not that top chat. That top chat will deceive you into thinking your own chat is at the top. All right. Anybody for some crunchy snacks?
I'm in for three.
Okay, thank you. And just so y'all can see, these are all huge bags. Huge bags. They're not tiny little single serve bags. These are things that will take you weeks to eat, at least days to eat, depending on, number of people and how much you let yourself have. Oh, thank you for clicking the thumbs up, Nancy. That means so much to me. I was so delighted that we had over 30 thumbs last night. I hope we can do the same thing today. Hopefully, we're at least halfway there, if not more.
Sold to me. I've got. I have to try that popcorn.
Okay, well, we can see that Melissa's appetite is returning. So that is a really good sign. All right, let me grab one of those for you. Anybody else?
Open to chat now.
And also, I don't think I showed you all the good stuff on the bottom, but it is non GMO, it is gluten free, it is whole grain, and it's vegan. Likewise, this one is non GMO and gluten free.
Veggie chips are good too. I love the veggie chips.
And you feel so much less guilty while eating them as well.
Yeah.
All right, last call on these. I'm trying to go a little slower because I think a few people might be lagging, and I hate to have to gain things back when it's already cleared off. So, last call on these. Anybody else? All right, let me move these aside. Now, one of the things that has been super popular since it started at my channel is a local favorite called moon pies. And moon pies come in various seasonal flavors as well as the everyday flavors. And blueberry is back in stock. I have your blueberry. Yay! So $3. I can also get the chocolate or the banana. Oh, and the date on these is September 14th. So plenty of time to eat them. A well-known brand since 1917. And they're each individually wrapped, which makes it so convenient. Who needs a little blueberry in their life? Are y'all ready to do some cookbooks after this? Storia still here? After all, I went about the cookbooks. We were selling towels, and we got on Jack, and we went to food. So if not, we'll wait till she comes back to show the various cookbooks. Books are so hard to get and hold on to just because they're heavy and they take a lot of room around my auction area. If not, I may just have to show them anyway and then send her a timestamp or a link or something. But I hate to show them with her not here. I don't know if she might have gone and left.
We are sold to Lori.
Okay. She's going to get one of the blueberry. Fantastic. Anybody else for blueberry, chocolate, or banana? And welcome, Dahlia. Nice to see you. Oh, and it looks like Dahlia is a bingo player. Okay. Anybody else for moon pies? Okay, last call on the moon pies. All right, moving this aside. Okay, here is something else new. This one is from To Table. I love that. It's a nice, healthy product. It is honey and almond granola. And it's a big bag. So let me see if I can boost up my camera here. $3 on this one. And I love that it's a resealable package too. That way you can use what you want to and then engage the little resealable strip right here. And you don't have to look for a container, don't have to get out a baggie. It's just resealable. I love that. So $3 for the honey and almond granola. Nice, healthy start to your day, or a good snack, or even a meal replacement at night. You'll see it has whole grains, also gluten-free, non-GMO verified.
I like it sprinkled on yogurt.
Oh, that's smart. I like that. Any interest? All right, last call on the no. I try to have some healthy options for y'all so that it's not just junk food. All right, let's move these aside. Well, since several people keep talking about how much they like coffee, I have some coffee related snacks. $3 for choice. This first one is cappuccino flavored snacks. And this one is latte flavored snacks. So $3 for choice. And you can choose between cappuccino and latte. Or you might want to get them both and compare. I'm surprised we haven't seen Jedit or Carrie yet today.
Oh, bet you these are delicious. Made with real coffee. Mmm. Trying to remember. I think years ago there had been a coffee candy that disappeared, but I can't remember what the name of it was. Like a hard candy. But I didn't know they had chewy ones. You got
Somebody
anyone
will have
for?
to try these and see if the chewy ones are similar to taffy. I am going to be having some
Yeah.
taffy coming up next. All right, we will move these aside then if there's no interest. All right, taffy is going to be $3 starting bid. Let me show you what I have. Okay, first I have some maple. Okay, well,
Yeah. Thank you, Kathy. That's what they were called.
let's see if I can make it this way. Okay, there we go.
She was telling me the name of the candy from a long time ago that were coffee flavored. I couldn't remember what they were called.
Oh, okay. Next we have some hot cocoa. All right, why do y'all want to slip down? Next, I've got cotton candy flavored taffy. For spring, we have strawberry, banana, and last but not least, I have this assortment. The assortment has peppermint, chocolate cocoa, and festive eggnog. I keep wanting to try the eggnog, but I dislike peppermint, so I'm unwilling to open that package. Oh, wait, and we did have also vanilla peanut butter.
Mm.
So 6 choices. Looking for $3 starting deal. And I wonder if Doria is back yet to look at the cookbooks. Or if it's a good time, Nana, and you're watching, let me know and I'll show you the cat spoons. Because you had asked about those last night. $3 starting bid. Thank you, Nancy.
I agree, Lori. Peanut vanilla peanut butter ones are so good.
All right, we've got three. We're looking for 325. Any other interest? Or anybody need me to review the flavors again? All right, Melissa says, yes. All right, we are sold to Nancy. Let's see which one are ones and what quantity. Lots of good flavors. Wonder what Nancy will pick. While Nancy's picking, Melissa, check the private chat. Okay, she's going to go for one hot chocolate. Okay, and one vanilla peanut butter. Okay, here's the vanilla peanut butter. All right, here are your two. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, we're going to open it up to the chat now and see if anybody else is interested in any of these delicious, individually wrapped taffies. And is Doria still here? Or did she get back? Okay, last call on these. Anybody else before I clear that? Oh, oh, got all this stuff falling. Okay, we started out the show with some paper plates, but sometimes those are they're just not big enough. Didn't realize I knocked the camera that way. I have these huge platter size plates. I'm going to show y'all how big these are. Here's my ruler. You'll see these are almost 12 inches. So big enough that if you're having a rack of ribs, here you go. Or you need to use these as your serving plate when you're doing a plate of cookies or maybe all the fixings for burgers with your tomatoes and pickle and onions and so forth. I'm going to start these at $2. $2. So it's a whole pack of beautiful floral platter size plates. And I'm going to add one other option. These are plastic plates, not paper, and they have dividers in them. So if you're a person that doesn't like your carrots to get covered in the gravy that goes on the roast and the potatoes, or doesn't like your corn to accidentally get covered in the gravy, these are a great way. Or if you belong to a family that doesn't put salad on the salad plate or a salad bowl, they just want to pile it on the regular plate, even though it's a starter, this gives you a separate little space to put your salad.
Belle, how many
There,
are platter pack?
there are eight in each pack, and even the divided plates are 8 packs. Great question, Tina. Thank you so much. Glad to know that you're still watching. And feel free to chat it up during products that might not interest y'all. I know what y'all like, you can't chat if you're not bidding. So y'all are more than welcome to chat about whatever's going on. Because I like it to be a whole social gathering. You know, I should have asked Ashley Pope. I don't know if Ashley Pope is still here. She was telling in the chat, even though I don't think we read it out loud, about when she used to sell home products and they were country themed. I forgot to ask her. I'm just curious if she's still selling home products because that'd be interesting to know. How many packs of the platters do you have? One, two, three. I have 3 packs of those huge platters. So we'll see if Tina wants 1, 2, or all 3 packages. You certainly can't put in stores for $2. That's and you know if they're traveling around, I bet a lot of the time they're not going to want to use their water supply on washing dishes. This would probably be a great convenience. Don't you think so, Melissa?
Oh, yes, for sure.
Because I'm sure water supply and usage is probably an issue.
Very limited. Yes. Yes.
I'm sure it's just as hard to get it in and then get the used water out as well too. So
She would like all 3 of them, please.
all three. Oh, fantastic! Thank you. Spoiling out the patriotic stuff. Probably next week or the week after when people start getting ready for Memorial Day. But I do have some platters that big size and shape that look like American flags that I'll be showing when we start getting out all the things y'all will need for Memorial Day. So if you're interested, let me know and I'll send you a little spoiler alert for when I get them out so that you know. All right, anybody for the divided plates? Any of y'all have Picky McPickersons? Basically saying a Southern Belle because I am a Picky McPickerson. Oh,
Tina said,
good. I'm so glad.
oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
that's okay.
And for those of y'all saying, hey, I like American themed stuff too, I just don't need a big platter. I will have regular size plates and napkins and all the stuff that y'all need. Because the great thing about the patriotic theme is between Memorial Day, Flag Day, Labor Day, Veterans Day, Independence Day, there's so many patriotic holidays that we have. I don't country as many national USA does, or has as many country themed, about their specific country themed days as the USA has. But we just seem to have a lot, don't we? Because I feel
Yes, we
like,
do.
France has maybe 1, maybe 2, England 1, maybe 2. I think Australia has 2, but we just have so many. We just love our
Hmm.
country that much. All right, these
Yes,
are going to be a pass. All right. Well, we were talking about saving water, and I thought this might be a good time to show this. Now, some of you might be saying that's just a bowl bell. Well, it's a bowl with a cool handle, so it's easy to hold. But it's really more than that. Let me show you up close. It is it's actually a drainer and a sip. And some of you may be saying, wait, why is the bottom of bowl solid? Well, $3 starting bid. First of all, this is actually a berry bowl. So if you know anything about cleaning berries, the way you're supposed to do them is you fill the water and you let the impurities float. And then once the impurities have floated the berry, then you strain it off, get rid of those impurities, and then those berries or grapes or whatever are clean to eat. So that's why you put them in here, flood it with water, and the impurities will float to the top, and then you can exit the water out this way. And the other thing is, it's hard to hold bowls. So I love that this one has a handhold underneath it and it has a wide brim on this side so that you have a clean, clear hold on it when you're draining it through this side. So see, it is so well engineered. All right, $3. Do I ever have bread twisty bags? Melissa, could I get the northern to southern translation bread, please?
Red.
Is there like a color or a size? Does that mean they don't have like the Ziploc on them? I'm not making fun. I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah.
Because I can mostly retail arbitrage, anything. I just need to know what it is I'm looking for and what it's called and who makes it. I don't mean to be difficult.
Lisa just popped in and would like cotton candy taffy ×2 and strawberry banana taffy ×2.
All right, we will get that for you. Thank you so much, Lisa.
Okay. Lori says the storage bags that are not zippers. Ashley says, right, the ones that come with twisty ties. That's what I was thinking, the twisty ties. But
I'm going to look into those. I think I have seen some that say fold down top. So I think those are the ones you want, the fold down top, which nobody really folds them down. They really just put a twist tie on them.
yeah.
I'm going to look for those. If not, I know I have party bags that have twist ties with them. Would party bags work for you? Oh, look, Doria's back.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I was calling to you earlier because I wanted to show cookbooks, and I didn't see you in the chat, so I kept trying to wait.
Lori, did you get Lisa's order for the taffy?
Okay. This first cookbook is this one was originally $19.99. I'm going to start at just $5. It's called Cook Yourself Thin. A delicious way to drop a dress size. Apparently, it's been seen on the Lifetime, and it says skinny meals you can cook in minutes. Oh, that's okay, Dorio. I just showed other things until you popped back in the chat. I understand that many people are eating lunch or cooking dinner. That's just kind of the way weekends work, the way Sundays work, so never a problem. Plus, if you missed it, you could always watch the replay. So here is this book, and look how thick it is. Super thick. And I'll show y'all some of the pictures. Although the pictures always make me hungry. Oh, this especially looks good. So, anybody for $5? Cook yourself then. Okay, this next one is a hardcover book. It's also going to be $5. This one is Pizza and Pasta Cookbook. More than 150 step-by-step recipes. Anybody for Pizza and Pasta Cookbook?
The other cook yourself to skinny goes to Lisa for 5.
Okay. All right, here we go, Lisa. Thank you so much. If so, you'll have to show us on your YouTube channel. Anybody for pizzas and pastas? All right, here
We
is the
have
next one. Oh, I'm
we have
sorry.
and for 5.
Yay. Okay. Terry Bear, hello, hello. I tell you what, just to make it simpler, after this, for just the cookbook portion, let's just do a buy it now, Melissa.
Okay.
Because I think people realize that they either want it or they don't, and this too will make people bid quicker. So after this one, it's going to be all buy it now prices. I'm so glad you're here, Terry Bear.
Hi, Terry.
Last night we had this beautiful puzzle, and the scene said it was in the Netherlands, and we are going to ask you about it because it was a town I couldn't pronounce. There was like weird combinations of concepts. Gave me pause as to how in the world to say it.
We are sold to Lisa for 5.
Well, after the auction tonight, Lisa, I will look for that email. I had something I wanted to share with you or offer to you as well. Oh, Lisa, if you missed the cinnamon twist and the new popcorn, you might want to go back. That new popcorn, I think, has your name all over. No pressure. All right, so 2 is sold. All right, next one is another hardcover. And it still has its jacket to it. It's called The New American Plate Cookbook. And once again, look how thick it is. $5. On the back, it says, these recipes are so compelling that they make me want to run into my kitchen. And I was just there a minute ago. This is the way it should be. Beautiful, accessible food that is gloriously healthy and complete. Sensuous appeal and no compromise. The next quote says, an amazing book weaves together state-of-the-art nutritional information with recipes you can't wait to prepare. It erases any lingering doubt that good for the body can also be exquisite. Next quote says, delicious. The new American Plate Cookbook should do much to recreate the look and taste of America's dinner plates, adding to them a lot of wonderful vegetables that most Americans still ignore, along with rarities such as fresh lemon juice and fresh herbs. Bravo. Okay. So, the new American plate. Let's see, is there an index? Yes, it is. Oh, look, it's divided into part 1, part 2, and part 3. It is 293 pages. 293 pages. All right, anybody for this one? Okay, now we're going to go down to $3. Some of these are vintage and some of these are soft cover. This one is vintage. It belonged to my late mother. It is Martha Stewart and it's all about herbs. And even though it is from way back in the day, it may have some recipes that your mom might have tried from Martha Stewart, or you might want to try from Martha Stewart. Still super thick. Look how beautiful these are. Martha Stewart always has recipes that both look great and taste great. And there's even some pages folded down, which I can unfold them, or you can see which ones my mommy liked. This one is a folded down page, and I seem to remember her putting some of this stuff on the skewers. So I know some people like the new recipes, some people like older recipes. So if you like classic Martha Stewart, all right, Doria bought it.
Yes,
sold. Buy it now. All right. Next, $3. This is an entire cookbook for beginners. So if you have that person that is just beginning to learn to cook, here is an entire cookbook for, here's an example on the back of peanut butter energy balls. Now, isn't a peanut butter energy ball just sounding better than a peanut butter cooking? Just saying. So, tons of recipes in here. So, $3 for beginner's cookbook. Oh no, did I lose Melissa? I see her picture up there. It looks like another device connected. All right, let me see if I can swap it out. Okay, are you back?
I think so.
Okay, good, good. Yeah. All right, if there's no interest in this one, we will clear it away. Next, we have an alien robots cookbook. Learn to cook real recipes from planet Earth. How funny is that? Alien cooking robot 4U82 landed in Frederick's backyard by mistake, but he immediately got to work. During his stay on Earth, 4U82 taught Frederick how to cook delicious recipes. 4U82 was shared tons of fantastic facts about astronomy, robotics, and the universe. Luckily for us, Frederick took excellent notes. So, an Alien Robots cookbook features 95 quick, healthy, and easy recipes for kids and adults. From Big Bang breakfast potatoes to elemental horchata, and a panel of picky eaters taste tested them all. This far out cookbook will delight dormant astronomers, curious readers, and emerging cooks.
We are sold to Lisa.
All right, now what did Lisa buy for five and what did she buy for three? Is New American Cookbook, this hardcover one with the dust cover still on it, what she bought for five? And for three, did she get the beginner or did she get the robot?
I think she accidentally may have put in 5 for the robot cookbook, but I'm not positive.
Well,
Let
it has
us.
the word alien in it. And one thing you don't know about Lisa is Lisa has this kind of silly appreciation for humor regarding the nonsense of aliens. See,
Yeah.
you'd think being a food professional, she would pick the biggest, nicest,
No,
heaviest one with dust cover.
she
But
wanted
no.
the alien one.
Yeah. But it does have kid-friendly recipes, and Lisa does have a 4.5
Yeah.
year old. Um, real close to five, in fact. Um, I don't know if you saw, but I had birthday princess plates and napkins at the beginning because I know Evie's birthday is what, a month and 10 days away? Okay. Next I have some magazines. All right, these magazines we're going to do for just $3, like we did last night for magazines. All right, I have Woman World Blue Ribbon Baking with Sandra Lee. So buy it now. We're going to call that one baking.
No, I
All
put blue
right.
ribbon.
And if y'all have ever seen me on Moolywood, I too earned a Moolywood blue ribbon. Just saying. Just saying. I'm so proud of that blue ribbon. Y'all catch me on April 30th and see if I can win it again. Probably not, but it's fun just to compete. All right. Next. Oh, I'm sorry. What's the magazines are still buy it now. Great
Yes.
question,
I
Doria.
asked her.
Still buy it
Just put
now.
the just put the code word in, Doria.
Right. We're going to call this one party because it's beverages and party foods. So you get 100 delicious drinks and appetizers to cheers the night away with fun food and friends. Oh, don't those look good?
Looks delicious.
Okay, so that one's going to be party. Party. Okay, so and next, I have smoothies. Now, I have to tell you, I don't have the time to buy a bunch of fruit, clean a bunch of fruit, chop a bunch of fruit, go out and buy a blender, and then make smoothies. I buy the bulk out smoothies. In fact, right now I have a strawberry banana one that's just delicious. But for those of you who do have blenders, who do have access to all the cutting boards and the knives, and do have the patience to make smoothies, here is 100 easy recipes of smoothies. Okay, Any interest on these? All right, we'll move these aside.
Doria would like
Oh,
the Woman's World.
okay. I do have multiples of Woman's World, so if anybody else wants the Woman's World, y'all let me know. I've got several copies. Okay, next here is another soft cover, but super thick book. This one is called Top Secret Recipes, and over 1.5 million top secret recipe books have been sold. For sodas, smoothies, spirits, shakes, creating cool kitchen clones of America's favorite brand name drinks. So, Sunny Delight, Starbucks Frappuccino, 7 Up, Arby's Jamocha Shake. Oh, that's my favorite, is the Arby's Jamocha Shake, but I am nowhere close to an Arby's. However, my college campus was just the theater building, which is the building I was in all day, every day, was literally just 1 block away from the Arby's. It was literally our closest place. And their curly fries and that Jamocha shake, that was like my soul. That was like my lunch so many days. Planet Hollywood Terminator, Wendy's Frosty, McDonald's Shamrock Shakes, Yoo-Hoo chocolate drinks. On it says the mission. Decode the secret recipes from America's favorite junk foods. The equipment, standard kitchen equipment, the goal. Leak the results to ravenous public. Oh. Also, you'll see Nestea Cinema Bun. Cinnabon, sorry. Jamba Juice smoothies, Orange Julius, Red Robin, Sonic, Dairy Queen, and even a 7-Eleven shake. Plus dozens of specialty drinks from TGI Fridays, Chili's, Hard Rock Cafe, Outback Steakhouse, Applebee's, House of Blues, Olive Garden, Red Lobster, Claim Jumper. I have noticed. All right, $3 in anybody secret, top secret. Sodas, smoothies, spirits, and shakes. All right, we're gonna pass on. All right, $3. Buy it now. I have some foods made simple. I have comfort foods made simple. You think that's shepherd's pie? Oh, look, Tina says, I have done the Jamba Juice knockoff and changed the ingredients and makes it herself. Well, see, that's a whole book full of people who think the same thing. If she can do that with one, imagine what y'all could do with hundreds of pages. The vanilla blue sky is also so good. Okay, that's so good to know. All right, so comfort foods made simple, $3. Buy it now. I also have bowls made simple. Healthy home cooking made simple. Healthy Mediterranean cooking made simple. Pies made simple. And you know, I know a lot of y'all don't make pies except for Thanksgiving, but during the summer is a great time to practice making your pies so that you've got it mastered by the time um, that Thanksgiving rolls around. Melissa, do you know you're muted?
Oh, Lisa takes comfort.
Okay, here's comfort. I've got two comfort foods left. Thank you so much. Anybody else?
Lisa would also like bowls.
Okay, bowls is sold out. Thank you, thank you. I'm so glad y'all are loving the cookbooks. Anybody else? Just $3. Buy it now. Some of these are one and done, and some of these I have duplicates. All right, last call then. Okay, and I did find one last book that I think I somehow skipped. It's going to be $5. It is a fancy and fabulous and thick and name brand. I would have shown it with the $5 books, but it unfortunately got buried underneath something else. It is by William Sonoma. I tell you, I don't think you could even buy anything for $5 at their stores. It is so pricey. To give the price, of course not. All right, it is called Starters. New kitchen, colorful recipes for health and well-being. Look how thick it is. On the back, it says, "Do you have enough color in life? Eating plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables is a great boost to your health and well being, but eating all the colors of fresh food. Of the fresh food rainbow is even better. The recipes in this book offer simple and fresh ways to enjoy each color of the fruit or vegetable. Oh, that's so cool. Plus, whole grains and legumes and enjoy the special benefits of each." Okay, well, let me just peek inside then. Okay. I think this one might have been from my mom. This looks like something I took from our kitchen. So, look at the pretty rainbow of foods. Because my mom was always one of these. We need more colors on the plate. You can't eat everything beige. Okay, so many pretty. All right, anybody for $5? And you know what? This was for my mom because I just noticed that she wrote in it. So apparently, these are the ones that she likes. If you want me to cut this out to anybody who gets this so you don't have to be influenced by what she liked, I can cut that out and you can decide for yourself. In fact, you know what? Because she did write a little list of what she liked, I'm going to take this down to 3. Price drop on this one. It's still in excellent condition. But price drop on this fancy Williams Sonoma to 3. Since she did write that one little note in the inside of the cover. Okay. Anybody for the fancy Williams Sonoma starters? Did the juice book sell? Do you mean the smoothie one or the replicating name brand drinks? Let me get the two options out. They were both $3. This was the one about making smoothies, and this was the top secret recipes of making the fancy name brand drinks. So either way, $3. Say smoother for this and secret for this. Okay, let's see if we have Melissa back.
Am I back?
Yes, you're back now.
She would like the smoothies.
Okay, sold, sold, sold. Thank you so much. All right. And did we do the price drop on this Williams Sonoma one?
Yeah, yes, we did.
We did.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, while Nana is here, I wanted to show some spoons that she had requested since we know she's in the audience right now. These are going to be $3 starting bid for choice. So the first kind is this cat spoon, and let me see if I can grab a mug to show y'all what it does because it has special talents. This is a mug that's going to be coming up later in the show. If anybody is interested in this mug, it's going to be just $4. But the great thing about the spoon is so many times you're stirring, 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 and then your spoon just drops in and you're like, where's the spoon? This spoon sits on the outside waiting. Look how it's just propped up there. Like, do you need me? Do you need some support? I'm here for you. I didn't forget you. I'm just going to keep at you. Do you want to make breakfast? I can wait. I'll be right here with your coffee. No, 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 I won't leave. I'll be right here when you get back. So I just love that. And you'll see it has arms that are just bent a little bit so that it will stick on the cup. I like that so much. But it doesn't necessarily have to be on a mug. I also have this type of glass. These are great for water goblets or for those of you who, might have some grape juices. Or maybe you mix something up. But I think it was Melissa that was saying she uses these for jello or for puddings. And this is also great because when you serve your pudding, serve it like this, and then your guest eats the jello. And then when they're through with the jello or the berries or the fruit salad, you put the spoon right here. And therefore, it's a great way. Oh, yeah, what'd you do with your spoon? Don't let the cat get your spoon. Oh, no, the cat spoon is hanging on the side. Oh, okay. Well, just make sure. I don't want it to go down the dish drain or the disposal. And it won't because it hangs on the side of your cup. All right, let me show y'all the other option because I don't want y'all to think I only have the cat spoon. See if I can prop it up for y'all. Oh, and if anybody was interested in this glass, this is just $2. $2. All right, let me show you the other spoons. This next spoon is a one and done for those music lovers. It is golden. It's got a treble clef on it. This one technically isn't a spoon. It's a fork. But if you like dragonflies, look at the dragonfly on the top. How cool is that?
Good night, Tina. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, bye, Tina. Thanks so much for coming, sweetheart. We appreciate it. Our auction's at 7 p.m. tomorrow. All right. Next, I have some with gemstones on the top. Did you ever think, Melissa, you would see a spoon so fancy that your spoons had jewelry?
I know. It's all
Who
blinged
else
out.
has jeweled spoons? Um,
Yeah.
a bargain channel has jeweled spoons. Yes, yes, I do. Just because I have bargain prices doesn't mean I don't have some unusual and some fabulous items. And just at the bottom of the spoon is beautiful as the gorgeous flowers. So we'll put that here. If you're saying, I like that, but I really like a smooth spoon. Well, this one also has a jewel, but the spoon is smooth. All right, $3 for choice.
Well, we have Nana
Oh,
in for
and wait,
three.
one
We're
more
looking.
thing. What if you want to stir with love? Have you ever heard people say, oh, I made it with love? I made it with love. Well, what if you want to stir with love? I think stirring with a heart shaped spoon, wouldn't that count as stirring with love?
Sure would.
Okay. So we're going to add the golden heart spoon. Actually, I'm going to put it this way so that y'all can see it's a heart as it just slides right down.
Okay, we have Nana in for three. We're looking for 325. Fair
Melissa's
warning.
counting it down. And once again, if anybody wanted to get in for the mug or the cups that I use for demonstration purposes, y'all let me know. And
We
soon
are
we will be, I'm sorry, what did you say?
sold to Nana.
Yay! And does anybody in the chat know what time Coffee Shop is starting? We'll be raiding over, but we want to use the last of our time before we raid over. Let's see which one are ones and how many. Everybody catch like na 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 na. Hey hey hey. One cat. Okay, fantastic. Here is one still new in the package.
And Lori would like one of the music note ones.
All right, this is my only music note. Sold, sold, sold. Thank you. All
All
right.
right. We're open.
Anybody else? All right, let me move. Now, if you like the teaspoon, but you thought these are just too fancy or the price isn't right, well, let me show you some other spoons I have. These are going to be only $2. This one looks like a spade. This one looks like a shovel. I'll stay here. Okay, good, good. This one has little leaves on the top. This one is golden. And this one is an appetizer fork. And look at the pretty design it has. So these are your choices at $2. Oh, and it looks like we've got a nice long time before coffee shop starts. So plenty of time to keep starting. Nice. All right. Anybody for tax? Not quite as fancy, so smaller price. I just think, especially with the shovel and the spade. Have you ever heard that crass old saying, "Oh, you're just going to shovel food in your mouth," or "I'm going to eat my feelings and shovel some ice cream in"? Have y'all ever heard that saying? Well, you know, you literally could shovel some food or some ice cream with these shovels. Oh, Mr. Terry's in for two.
Very
He
in for
almost
two.
did 20. So it's a good thing he took that out and put in the two. Otherwise, we would have thought it was a power bed. Okay, anybody for 225? Otherwise, we're going to count this down to Mr. Terry. Hey, we are sold to Mr. Terry. Let us know one or ones and what quantities.
He would like one each of the spade and shovel.
All right, let me grab those. And even though I was teasing about eating with these, they would also be great for serving on a platter. All right, here's one of each for you. Thank you, thank you. All right, anybody else? I think the gold one especially would make eating soup so regal. Couldn't you just
Oh,
imagine, oh, oh, with my golden spoon? But you know, if you're going to use a fancy golden spoon, you might need a really fancy soup. And y'all are in luck. I have two great soups today. And this manufacturer also makes a couple of others that I'll list what I have available. The first one is a fancy cheddar broccoli. And these aren't single cups of soup. These are soup for 8 people. So soup size 8 people. Here's another one, also serves 8 people. It is a 3-bean chili. Now, also, I can get potato soup and I can get chicken noodle soup. So you want to have a reason to use the fancy gold spoons. You want to have a reason to use the fancy bowls or mugs. I can get that to you with these 2 soups. These are going to start out at $4 for choice. And remember, because they make 8 servings, that's like 50 cents a serving. Oh, how many cat spoons do I have? Let me look real quick. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 cat spoons. Five cat spoons. All right, in a nice hearty soup. So the flavors are cheddar broccoli, which I'm showing, 3-bean chili, which I'm showing, but also potato soup and chicken noodle. Oh, and let me show you the dates on the back. Let's see, where's the date? Oh, here it is. The date is, come on, you can do it. February of 2027. And this one is it in a different place? Oh, here it is, down here. This one is also February of 2027.
And Terry would like 2 of the cat spoons.
All right.
Yes, this brand is delicious. I've had these soups before.
Oh,
And
good.
they make a delicious soup. Like you said, you get a big pot out of it too, you know?
Yep, and if you wanted to, you could make up the 8 servings and maybe you get out some Tupperware and you freeze, an individual soup and an individual soup. So on those nights that you don't feel like cooking, oh wait, he said 2. Let me grab another one.
Yes, that's what I do. I make the big pots of soup and then freeze them.
Okay, so these are going to Mr. Terry. Thank you so much. All right, any interest in these soups? All right. What do I need to try again, Melissa?
I'm not sure, Terry. What does she need to try again?
All right. In the meantime, while we're waiting to see $2, Melissa, y'all can choose between brain freeze dried candy. It's a mind blowing treat, and it's packed to go. This one has rainbow crunch, Or the other $2 opportunity is a Tic Tac Chewy. So it is crunchy on the outside, chewy on the inside. Melissa, you've got some background noise, sweetheart. Kind of like Kitty for a second. And the flavors are cherry, apple, and grape. And this one is just calories. So looking for $2. Anybody for $2? And I'm also going to add a food item because non-food has been going so great tonight at this $2 price point. I've got a set of 2 party straws that say cheers. I mean, after all, isn't a fun, twisty, curvy straw always fun? And this is a 2-pack. Okay, Miss Terry, I believe we took your order, and I think we're good. We got your 2 spoons. I did show the air, so I think we're good. If you need something else, let me know. Okay, anybody for the Tic Tac Chewy, the Brain Freeze, or the 2-pack of straws that say cheers? If not, we'll go on to some. All right, let me move these aside then. Okay, next I've got some fun plates. This first one looks like a shell. How cute is that? Or this one has a scalloped edge and beautiful flowers. I don't know if Nancy is still here, but this kind of looks almost like a Nancy type plate. So pretty. All right, we're going to start these at $2 for choice. The last one, Spell. Melissa, help me out. Is Terry still talking about spoons, or was he trying to place a bid on something else, Melissa? Oops, I lost Melissa. Let me see if I can add her back in.
Okay, it got me now. No more sounds.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Not sure what that was.
Okay, Mr. Terry, were you trying to order something after the spoons? Oh, not yet. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and Nancy wants us to check to see if he wants all of the cat spoons. I think he wanted just 2 cat spoons.
Yes,
All
just
right.
2.
So, in the meantime, I've got these fabulous plates. Don't these have such a feeling of spring, Melissa?
Yes,
Couldn't
they
you
do.
just see these inside, see these outside? You know, you could take these by the pool. You could have these at a garden party. You could have these at a barbecue, at a grilling. So I just think that these are great. So $2. And I love that the shell is literally shaped like a shell and that the flowers has a scalloped pattern. Thank you, Nancy and Nana. I appreciate y'all. All right. Anybody for these plates? These plates are made of a melamine, and I just think it is one of the greatest materials ever because God forbid if you drop it, it's not going to break, it's not going to crack, it's not going to shatter. You can wash it in the dishwasher. You can put it in the microwave. It's okay for kids to eat with them, or if elderly people accidentally drop it, it's going to be fine too. My parents loved that when they were older because they still wanted to use pretty plates, but they sometimes had some dropsies, some, issues with being able to hold things or tactile strength. Oh, so sorry for your loss, Mr. Terry Bear. So sorry. But I'm so glad that you still have a bunch of cats to keep you company in your time of grief. All right, last call on these. All right, well, I guess no entry plates then. That's okay. Plenty of other stuff to look at. All right. Here is a new item. I know some people just aren't really into snacking or they're trying to watch their weight and trying to eat less carbs. Well, here is a great meaty snack. $3. This is from Bridgeford. It is a smokehouse sausage sticks. But not only are they sausage sticks, they have delicious sweet baby rays on them. So a great flavor to them. Oh, I'm so glad you still have four. Wow, that's a lot of cats still.
Yeah.
And Melissa just went up to three. Whew,
Yep.
maybe her new Cindy Lou. All right. But her cats are free range, so they kind of take care of themselves, which I think makes it a little easier. I still don't know how you don't get skunks in the cat door, but I'll ask you about that privately. Or bunnies. But anyway, $3 for Bridgeford Sweet Baby Ray's Smokehouse Sausage Sticks. I need to admit, after last night, I was so tired and so hungry. And do you know what I ended up having? Because I didn't want to make a meal and I was out of TV dinners. I was out of bags of salad. And I'm like, there's nothing I can just eat directly. I'm so hungry. I went for a anybody? Anybody?
Sausage
Honey
stick.
sticks. That's what I went for. And you know what? It felt like you were actually eating something. And it
Oh,
was meaty and it was delicious and it felt like more than a snack. And I love when a snack feels like more than a snack because there are
yeah.
sometimes when you're just too tired to make a meal or maybe you've just run out of food. So therefore, a snack is better than nothing. All right, anybody for the bridge for sausage sticks? All right, I'm gonna move this aside. I think it's Pop Daddy time. You feeling like it's Pop Daddy time, Melissa?
Oh,
You know
yes.
we have
Bring
some
on out
people that just
daddy.
love the Pop Daddy. All right. So last week, anybody remember what the new flavor was? The new flavor was dill pickle. And I'm not out of dill pickle yet. No, no, no. Also, I still have Dutch apple pie. And I still have strawberry shortcake. Come on, stand up nice. Maybe you'll get picked. All right. In addition, I can still get garlic parmesan flavor. So 6 flavors available. 3 of them look like. Anybody need some refills of Pop Daddy pretzels? And just want to warn you that there is flavor so bold it is lip smacking and finger licking. Also, I want to let you know when I run out of the strawberry and the apple, I won't be able to get more of those. So I want to alert you to that before I run out. And we're about to come up to the top of the hour, and we're going to have a $1 round band. All right. Any interest in these? Last call on the Pop Daddy spin. Okay, next, how about some fancy cups? All right, this one is going to be $7. And this one to me has such a guy feel to it. Look at that. And you'll see it is stainless steel. It has a clear top to it. Great to keep your warm beverages warm or even your cold beverages cold. $7. Look at those sweet eyes. It's like emotional support. And for this great tumbler, stainless steel. Now, I do not often sell scratch and dent items. And a lot of times I don't have scratch and dent items. But sometimes y'all will hear that things fall. They cascade in the background while I'm waiting to sell them because not everything is flat squares and I can't get up to rearrange to get, another box or another bag because it's just me here. So therefore, this cup, I had duplicates of it. This one had a little oopsie. This one had an oopsie. Now, from where you're looking, it probably looks the same. This is going to be the scratch and dent one, and this one's going to be $2. And the reason it's $2 is the top is cracked, broken. I don't know if y'all can see the little cracks right here. And I can just remove this and not even send it to you. Or if you want me to send you the top, I can. Once you take it off, I can even get it off. It'll just be the stainless steel. So here, I took it off and you'll never know that the top was once cracked. And once again, if you want to see a close up of the crack, crack is right here. So I can just throw this away for you and you won't even have to see it. So if anybody's interested in the scratch and dent one, you can get just this. Or if you want the cracked part, I can still send it to you. So perfect and cracked, both available. All right, now $5 for choice. Let's see if we have any Dolly fans out there. Here is a Dolly mug. A Dolly tumbler with straw, brand new. Look how pretty this is. I also have it in a lighter blue. You'll see Dolly's signature and butterfly down here. And if you are a person that prefers um, the stainless steel, here is this huge one that is stainless steel and says raised on Dolly. Look how tall that is. See if I can move these over. And it has the handle. So $5 for choice. Oh, and can I fit one more in there? I don't know if I can fit one more in there. Let me see if I can fit one more in there. I also have this lavender one with the hobnails. Look how pretty this one is. Gorgeous. So I'm going to put that as a choice as well. So $5 for choice. Any interest on the cup? Not any Dolly fans out there? Okay, last call then. All right, let's face the sun. Let's see, not much time left. Let me know what y'all want to see. Okay, next, $3 Ghirardelli. These are milk chocolate and filled with caramel. $3. The date on these is August 31st. $3 for fabulous gourmet chocolate with caramel. Okay, we're going to pass on these. Next, $5. I have this huge bag, which is 10 ounces of the Wiley Wallaby. It is the triple berry. And what triple berries does it have, you wonder? Well, let me show you. It has huckleberry, blueberry pomegranate, and triple berry. Look right there at the three glorious colors: red, violet, and purple. So pretty. $5. Also want to let you know it is a fat-free food. There is no fructose, no high fructose corn syrup. Anybody for $5? Okay, next I got one of these double-decker peeps. A lot of times I'll have just a single decker peep. This one is a double decker peep. It's going to be $2. It lasts until 2027. So double decker peep, $2. Also, for $2, I have the Cosmic Gummy Rings. They are crunchy on the outside and chewy on the inside. The flavors are tropical punch, cherry, and grape. All right, any interest? Well, I'm not seeing much in the chat. So I'm thinking it's probably time for us to end and raid on over to the coffee shop with my friends Colleen and Tracy. So Melissa's going to drop that link, and then we're going to go over and have a parade raid. And I want to thank Melissa for filling in for Rainbow, for filling in for Kitty, for filling in for everybody. Such a blessing to be able to help me in that way. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. I want to
Oh,
thank
and
everyone
look,
for.
Nancy has for 13 months. Do you see that, Melissa? Isn't that fantastic?
That is wonderful. Thank you so much.
Okay, and we will see everybody back Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for a variety auction. And if y'all have any things you'd like to see, you can put it in the comments after we have uploaded this video. You can send me a Discord message. You can send me a YouTube message, or you can send me an email. So thank y'all so much for being here. I hope to see y'all tomorrow night. And I say, laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll.